الحمد لله رب العالمين الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
So let me discuss about Surah Fatiha here. So when there is viewers, I can discuss it. So it starts with in the name of Allah, the most merciful and the most gracious. So in Quran and in life, believers of Islam, they start everything and their belief system totally rely on our creator Allah. So our days should begin with the belief system of Iman, what we have as Muslims, and we totally believe whatever good or bad happens for a reason. So we whatever that begins in our life as good or bad, that start in the name of our creator, and we believe even that what we can't control is also happening for a reason, and we leave it to God. We also believe as Muslims we cannot control everything. So the first was Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, which means all praise is to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Means we as human beings, as Muslims, we do not take credit for everything in our lives. We believe we have to be grounded to be healthy, and certain credits to a level we take it as human beings, but still we thank Allah, our creator, for everything what we get and what we have. We are so grateful for our creator and others. That way we don't become negative individuals. At the same time we don't become toxic towards anybody or carry any pride for ourselves. At the same time, Ar-Rahmanur Rahim, the beneficent and the merciful. Allah is Allah is our creator, who is very very merciful. Like he is able to forgive and give us a chance to restart our life. So here what we try to also offer for the Islam is about like we are being very thankful here as well. At the same time we are not forgetting where we come from and the goodness of Allah. It should reflect on us as human beings, because we are the most nicest beings that God has ever created. So we believe that all the mercy that is going to Allah, and He is most merciful, and at the same time He has got all the uh, good qualities as creators. So where we believe all the goodness and we try to reflect our qualities accordingly. So Maliki Yawmiddin, Master of the Day of Judgment, which means Allah is not just our creator, is not just for this world. He is also going to be the master of the Day of Judgment, which means we are not, our life is not going to end here. There are things in our lives that we cannot control. There are things that happen to us and for any human beings that is not in our control. Sometimes some people get negative towards us, some people treat us toxically. So all these, sometimes we are not in a stage to punish, sometimes we are not in a state to like forgive. So like even we give the best to some people, still some are bad for us. But there is a time, even if the karma or like whatever in Islam, there is also a word, even there is a form of karma in Islam. uh, so even if that does not happen in this world, whatever the good or bad, it will, we will get it back in the form of the best in the other world. So everything our God, we are believing there is a day he is going to be the best judge even in this world. So he knows the best. Here we become very grounded and we believe everything happens for a reason too. So next, إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. So we worship only Allah. There we do serve and we search the help, and also we just ask help from Him, not any human beings. There are things, though we have a lot of people around us, there is a point of time where we become lonely, where we become just an individual, where we become there is nobody to depend on. But there is always our Creator who we can depend on, and there is also always our belief system, our iman is aligned to our God. That way we become fulfilled human beings, and also we never forget there is somebody there for us to take care of us. Everything is under His control. We believe everything is happening for a reason. Already it's all written. So we believe everything is happening for a reason. Here we become very fulfilled and satisfied. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. So we worship just Him, and then we ask for God to guide us in the right path, keep us on the right path. Here we also believe as human beings, everything is not in our control. There are times we may go wrong. So we also tell our Creator to keep us in the right path forever. We cannot promise anyone, or we cannot say how will our future be. We cannot say I will always be this strong, I will always be confident. We don't know what are the situations going to be like, or whatever our past can shake us sometime. So we always tell God not to let us into something wrong, not to like guide us in the right path. So the next verse come as a believer, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين, which means the path of those upon who the has bestowed favor, not the path of upon who try to wrath, and wrath is the thought down. So we ask God to guide us in the righteous one's path, not the ones who were like against the certain rules of Islam. So here also we believe there are people who are against humanity. There are people who can be harmful to the human society. So we are asking God to guide us in the way, in the paths of the people we who were best at it, who were like good at it, not in the wrong people. So here this is what is about Surah Fatiha. So today I like discussing it about because Surah Fatiha is one of the best surahs in Quran that I love talking about. And also I believe this surah is fully about the Creator, and we are submitting to Him to lead us a better life. We are submitting to Him to keep us grounded human beings, not somebody proud, not somebody jealous, to keep us, healthy human beings, to be healthy human beings, it takes a lot of energy. And even everybody as human beings, they have their imperfections. So we try to be not harmful for anybody, not to hurt anyone, not to be threatened by anybody, be internally and externally strong, at the same time be grounded, it is from our creator, and at the same time be helpful for others, also not feel very proud about it. So this is a surah that I love most, and it is from the Makki surahs. It was given to Prophet during he was in the region of Makkah, as what I believe. So, if you have any questions, you can really ask me. You can comment below. So I don't know whether I have said the. Yes, you can comment below so I can help you with anything. So I was talking about the deep side of the Quran as well, because in this surah, like it's also like praising Allah. It's also to live a healthy life. So that way I believe, more than being a Muslim, as a human being, I love this surah very much. And for anybody who is having a question, they can comment below. That way I can help you understand. I'm not a native English speaker, but I'm trying my best to help you. But I'm intellectually, I believe, little bit good. So I'm trying to help you understand Quran, at the same time help you be in touch with Quran a little bit in Ramazan. That is what I wanted to help you all with. So please keep commenting if there is any doubt about Surah Fatiha. If you like discussing about anything else, also you can comment below. So when it comes to me, I was there was a time in my life, I have to tell you guys, that I was not very attached to Quran. I was totally like on like a normal mode of, like, though I'm a Muslim, I was not practicing the rules of Quran. I was not very attached to Quran. But then later, I realized the worth of Quran, and it changed my complete thinking. Also, I was able to relate myself so much to Quran, and it made me a very very peaceful human being, and it helped me understand whatever is in Quran, and I felt a huge connection to God. That way, even without anybody in this world, I feel like I have got confidence, I'm grounded, I'm not feeling proud for myself. I'm believing all these things. I'm trying to carry the traits healthily. So, with Surah Fatiha, that is what I believe. We wanted to carry our positive traits. As human beings, we cannot be proud for ourselves, like at the same time we have to worship Allah alone, uh, who is our creator. There is just one creator. There are evidences I will talk to you all in the future, but in Surah Fatiha, it starts with, in the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. And all the praise is going to Allah. Mm, We are thanking Allah. You know, the gift of gratitude is something uh, Islam is teaching like in every which way. And Surah Fatiha we recite every time to thank Allah. So there is something called gratitude practice. Even nowadays, scientists, people who are scholars, for example, Dr. Joe Dispenza, all these people are speaking about gratitude to change our system, to change our personality. When we are thankful for our life, our life become better. To attract anything in our life, to get any like to make any dua work, to make achieve anything, it's all manifestation. To make any manifestation we have to be grateful for whatever we have got. We have to be thankful for our creator. We have to thankful for our health. Even we are suffering from minor diseases, we have to still be thankful for who we are as personalities. We have to be thankful for our daily chores that we do. We have to be thankful for whatever we have so far, and even the minor things for whatever our families are, even the bad experiences, even the lessons that we got. So all these are teachings of our lives, that is always that we have to be grateful for. When we are being grateful to our creator, we align ourselves to our external and internal system. That way we become very peaceful human beings, and we are able to help others at the same time. And when we align within ourselves, we become peaceful and happy internally and externally. So here we are thanking our creator to be grounded for another reason, as I said. And the third version is about the most gracious and the most merciful. So we should know how gracious our Creator is, how merciful He is, and how we have to become like as human being, how high we have to keep ourselves to a level we are merciful and gracious about things. And when we are able to love our Creator to an extent, we are loving Him beyond us. We get to know ourselves better. We become very, very aware. The only owner and the only ruling judge of the day of recompense, the day of recurrence, resurrection, I mean. So we should know there is only one judge who can give the judgments accurately, because he is seeing that the things that human sense cannot sense. Let's say like we are put into a situation, for example, now the entire buildings collapses. For example, now entire village is collapsing, or the city is collapsing. So tomorrow, like it becomes a day just I stand and on in a place where there is no buildings anymore. How can I tell my landmark? It's very difficult. That's all we are capable of. So we are not, we are very limited beings. So when we know all these, we get to know there is somebody we can submit ourselves to, and we know there is a creator who we should worship and be thankful. And we realize a lot from the things, and we also have to ask him to guide us the straight and the right way. When we are always about conflicts, we are troublesome in this world. What is the point of living? We are living here to offer something to the world, to offer for making us the superior beings of earth. So we are not here for any conflicts. We are here to make peace. Salam. Why do we say salam every time? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. We try to be peaceful with peer beings. That is what Islam is teaching us, guys. The way of those whom you have bestowed your grace, not the way of those who earned your anger. So there were people in the history that we know what Islam says, who were very proud about themselves, very jealous towards the other peer human beings, even towards their own siblings, towards their own blood. So, as human, we should embrace each other. We should understand the differences. It will start from minor differences to major ones. We look different. Our fingerprints are different. So, when we know all this, we become useful for this world and for the people around us. That is what is about. So, if there is any doubt, you all can comment below. So, what do you think about Quran? Do you like to recite? So I can post a poll as well. I started loving Quran for a reason. As I said, there was a time in my life I was feeling very low, and I was searching solution. I was searching solution everywhere. I was watching videos. I was also going to experts. Nobody was there to help me. Then I started praying. I started searching solution in Quran. I got to know all the answers that I needed from Surah Baqarah itself. So now let me go to Surah Baqarah a little bit, and tomorrow let me start explaining more about Surah Baqarah. So here it starts with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim and Alif Lam Mim. Alif Lam Mim means Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim again is we are starting anything, beginning anything, and we are damn sure that everything starts from our Creator and everything is written for us already. So Alif Lam Mim means there are things that we cannot sense. What is the meaning of Alif Lam Mim? These are some letters, the miracles of Quran, and no none but Allah only knows their meaning. So there are things in the world that we cannot sense. That is what it is about. Alif Lam Mim will have a meaning that some people sometime may know, but our Creator knows the best. So there are things when we are like worried about, our Creator knows it all. So Alif Lam Mim Dalikal Kitab La Raiba Fi Hudal Lil Muttaqin. This is the book, the Quran, whereof there is no doubt. The guidance to those who are Al Muttaqin, the pious and the righteous person who fear Allah much, abstain from all kinds of sins and evil deeds which He has forbidden, and love Allah much, perform all kinds of good deed which He has ordained. So, here, this book is not just for everybody, for who can understand clearly and who is able to trust it fully with no doubt. When you read this Quran with time, you will eventually know the wiseness of the words. It is not from human beings for sure. That you understand when you are reading a Quran. Before you ask a Muslim a lot of question, you have to just go through Quran and try to understand it where you can find some faults. Before, like, you can't read one or two verses in Quran and try to find faults or find all whole answers for it. But to understand Islam, you just go through Quran. Assure you, if you are somebody clear, for sure you will love Quran and you will know it's not from any human being. And الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة, who believe in the ghaib and perform as-salat and spend out of what we have provided for them. So, no believer fear on scarcity. Non-believers, they fear their future. They fear what is given to them. They try to save it all. But when we are real believers, we know the more we give, it comes back to us. So the believers also give their zakat and sadaqah and spend on people who don't have. So that is what it is about. And so I was discussing Surah Fatiha here, and at the same time I was discussing little bit three verses of ayahs of Quran, which is about Surah Baqarah as well. So as a non-native English speaker, I have explained you a lot of things about Quran and what did you like about it, and you can comment below if you have any doubts so I can explain you further. So, uh, when it comes to Allah, see, He is our Rabb, the creator of the universe, the creator, owner, organizer, provider, master, planner, sustainer, cherisher, and the giver of security. The giver of security. If we don't feel safe, it's not just the shelter. If we don't feel safe among the human beings, we get into depression, anxiety, a lot of things. So it's full of knowledge, guys. You have to go through and read little bit of Quran. You will definitely enjoy. So for today, I have explained you parts of Quran that was very interesting for me at least. So so there are times you will enjoy certain parts of Quran. There are times you will feel like your creator is speaking to you. It is the sense that you get from Quran, guys. Try reading Quran a little bit and try reading one or two surahs. You will fall in love with Quran. I'm not trying to, like, let's say you are from another religion, it's no issues. I'm even willing to learn other religions as well. Just compare. Don't criticize any religion. Just compare what is in it. Just see what is in it. If there is any wrongs or rights, you will never find a single fault in Quran. Trust me, guys. That is what I believe. Because it's not human words, it's from God. So when we are able to read a lot of religious scripts, you become better people, you become vigilant, you become aware, and you become a different version of yourself. Your personality is your personal reality. Your personal reality changes, and your personality get a huge shift, and you become somebody very peaceful inside. That way you reflect as a shiny and a glowy person outside. That is what it is said as uh, some people, they believe they have the glow inside. They believe they have got, you know, internal glow, which where we get it from the goodness inside us. When we are doing something bad, each time we also believe there is some dark energy is getting stored internally. So our external reflection, our words and everything, our wiseness get blocked. So we are an energy being. We are a whole lot of things. So try to collect it all and regain yourself fully and become peaceful being. That way you are peaceful for yourself and others. Let's live a healthy and a happy life and uh, be helpful for every peer human beings in the world. And let's meet you tomorrow on another surah, or at least one few sentences of surahs. Okay, guys, take care. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you so much. See you some other times.